In case you hadn't seen my previous video, I'd recommend doing that before playing this one. Because what we're doing, you know, that is, we the elect, is we're addressing our enemy, Esau, the so-called white man. And, you know, just going back on everything that he's done to us, you know, because Esau's had a perpetual hatred towards Jake, the same as Cain had a perpetual hatred towards Abel, that he eventually slayed his brother, the same as the Edomites have been doing to us the entire time. So I want to give all praises to Yahwashi, Yahwashi, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who are teaching this truth and sincerity, and a shout out to the Akim that's waking up as to what our nationality is. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and the confusion of faith that be among them. We're the real Israelites, not these phony bastards that go around with yarmulkes claiming to be so-called Jews. Because we're waking up as to our nationality, and so, you know, we're addressing Esau as our enemy, because he's always been our enemy. Okay, you know, now I can just talk about on a personal level, you know, because, you see, the scriptures have all the answers to everything that's going on. You know, if you really look at it, you know, here are all the answers. You know, you've been forced into the school system. You know, these Edomites, they make fun of you. They call you every name in the book. You know, they always find something to make fun of you for. You know, and if you're like me, and I know that there are a lot of us that are like me, you know, your parents are divorced. So these goddamn Edomites, they find a way to make fun of you for that, you know, like, and, you know, in this piece of shit America, where does the child usually end up? With the mother. So the absence of the father is something that plagues our people, you know. It plagued me, and, of course, these Edomites would make fun of me for that, you know. We just laugh because, you know, came from a broken home, and you're forced into a system where you're, quote-unquote, supposed to get along with them, right? You know, but yet they're making fun of you really for no reason, but they have something now. Now they have leverage because what do, man? God. And it wasn't just fucking school, you know. You know, then there was religion. You know, religion played its part because, you know, you're supposed to be quote-unquote, a Christian, so you're forced into that as well. You know, if you have a mother that's going to take your ass to fucking church, you know, because, you know, she wants to feel better about herself, right? Because she, you know, ends up going to church. She thinks that these fucking church people are going to make her feel better. So you're forced into that as well, and you're indoctrinated with the idea that Jesus loves everybody, you know, right? You know? And, of course, that white image, you know? Which we know is the image of Cesare Borgia, now coming into this truth. But Esau has always been our enemy, and they always find something to make fun of us for, right? You know, so if you come from a broken home. Well, my father died about 6 years ago, and so, you know, like everything else, though, because I wasn't quite in the truth 6 years ago, not yet, but I would later come to it. Of course, my so-called friends on Facebook, you know, just would tell me, you need to get over that. You know, it was never there for me. Well, I was seeking counsel from the wrong fucking people, for one. These Edomites don't give two shits about you. They will always be your enemy. They will always laugh at you. They will always make fun of you. Like, take NXT, you know, wrestling, NXT. They now have a fucking tag team called the Street Profits. And yeah, Negroes are playing the Street Profits. It's to make fun of us, make fun of the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, to make fun of Great Millstone, pretty much. So they have this tag team called the Street Profits. Esau finds a way to make fun of us in every way fucking possible, you know. So they laugh because my father was dead, you know. So, you know, going through that, you know, going through school when I was a kid, they make you go to school, you know, and then you know, your mother makes you fucking go to church, you know, and then you got even more goddamn fuck-offs, you know, in so-called fucking Sunday school, you know, fucking pieces of shit, goddamn fucking Edomites, you know, and I didn't get along with that either. Duh, you know. Well, these fucking people had so-called families, right? My fucking family was broken up. So they'd find a way to make fun of me there, too, you know. So, you know, Esau's always had a perpetual hatred towards Jake, just like I said before. Cain had a perpetual hatred towards Abel that he eventually slew his brother. So I'm going to read out of Isaiah chapter 18, because the greatest revenge... that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Revenge. Refuge. You know, quote-unquote, the Christian church tells you you're not supposed to seek revenge, right? You know, but yet at the same time, we know that the Most High is going to avenge us. You know, when he comes back, he's going to destroy these Edomites, you know. And so, you know, heaven forbid you should tell a counselor this. But if you're like me and you got into trouble a lot when you was a kid. Well, one of my favorite movies when I came out as a kid was The Terminator. Why? Because these goddamn Edomites would destroy themselves, but I didn't know them as Edomites. But, you know, it was pretty much the end. This fucking place, America, was fucking destroyed by nuclear warfare. I fucking love that movie. Because I wanted to exterminate all these goddamn motherfuckers. I fucking hated them. I hated every one of them for what they fucking did to me. They laughed at me. They mocked at me. You know, so I loved The Terminator. And so, yeah, I told the school counselor that I have a dream that one day I'll come back and I'll destroy each and every one of these goddamn motherfuckers, and I'll have the power. Well, it tells us that in Revelation 11, right? That we're going to have the power to do that, to bring down fire from heaven. We're going to have that kind of fucking power to destroy our enemies very soon here. So this is not out of the ordinary. This is actually biblical. But these so-called fucking Christians don't want to deal with that. But our greatest moment of victory, our vengeance, will be dealt with when this piece of shit, America, is gone away forever, to be remembered no more. So I'm going to read out Isaiah chapter 18, because this should be the real, oh, happy day, when Yahwashi just slays our enemies. Well, that song's going to sound a little bit different than this so-called, when Jesus comes back, oh, happy day. It's going to sound a lot better than that shit. And that's just shit, because he hates these fucking goddamn Edomites. Because Jesus and Yahwashi are two different people. One exists, and the other, they fucking made that shit up. They adapted it. Stretch Christianity is a doctrine made up of Greek mythology and mixed up with all the other religions. That's all that stretch Christianity is. So, Isaiah chapter 18, verse 1. Woe to the land shadowing with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Okay. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, that's just dealing with Cush, is it? It said beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Okay, but you got to read the second verse here, because it's not dealing with Cush. That sendeth ambassadors by the sea. Who does that? Who sends ambassadors by the sea? Oh, what's that? Oh, Stephen? Ambassador Stevens? Ambassador by the sea? Well, where is this place that sends ambassadors by the sea? Goddamn fucking America. Babylon the Great. Even in vessels of bulrushes upon the waters, saying, Go ye swift messengers to a nation scattered and peeled, to a people terrible from their beginning hitherto. So, who was terrible from the beginning? Esau, Edom's creation, was terrible from the very beginning. Their beginning hitherto, a nation meted out and trodden down, whose land the rivers have spoiled. Is this place not fucking goddamn spoiled? They have spoiled everything. They've taken everything from everyone else, drained the resources of a place, put their embassies up, destroyed country after country. It is talking about America. All ye inhabitants of the world and dwellers of the sea, see when he lifteth up an ensign on the mountains, and when he bloweth a trumpet, hear ye. For so Yahweh saith unto me, I will take my rest, and I will consider in my dwelling place like a clear heat upon herbs, and like a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest. So what's that talking about? It's talking about his return, the heat of the harvest. When he's coming down, he's thrusting down, and he's destroying these goddamn Edomites. For afore the harvest, when the bud is perfect and the sour grape is ripening in the flower, he shall both cut off the sprigs with pruning hooks and take away and cut down the branches. So what's going to happen to you goddamn Edomites? It's going to be worse than that fucking Terminator movie. Yahwashi and the people of Yashala, Israel, we're going to come back on you goddamn motherfuckers, and we're going to destroy you. They shall be left together unto the fowls of the mountains and to the beasts of the earth, and the fowls shall summer upon them, and all the beasts of the earth shall winter upon them. In that time shall the present be brought unto Yahweh of hosts, of a people scattered and peeled, and from a people terrible from their beginning hitherto, a nation meeting out and trodden underfoot, whose land the rivers have spoiled, to the place of the land, the Lord of hosts, the Mount Zion. So our people are going to be pulled out of this fucking piece of shit, America. Are going to be gathered out of America. This is in particularly talking about America, but our people are going to be pretty much pulled out of this wicked kingdoms, all these wicked kingdoms. You know, we're going to have our day, and it's going to be a beautiful day. That's our oh happy day, when Esau is finally fucking destroyed. This piece of shit America is gone forever. You know, and a lot of people, you know, are getting ready to go fucking get drunk and fucking kill a bunch of people, which I hope a lot of you goddamn Edomites do die on this night. You know, you fucking piece of shit, fucking goddamn worst enemies of all, because Esau is the worst enemy out of all. Out of all these nations, Esau is the worst. Edom, this place, is. But, you know, like everything else, though, what makes us different than all these other camps is we embrace the hate. We embrace it because Esau hated us first. Esau hated us from the very beginning when he was Cain. And he slewed us. That's what happened when they came over here and conquered us. But the same thing as the first beast, the Roman Empire. What did he do? He slewed all them places which the Israelites were in the kingdoms of the north. And around that whole area, he slewed each and every one of us and gathered us as a Roman Empire. And we're dealing with a revised Roman Empire now, you know, which are the Edomites. Esau is made up of both kingdoms. That's why Revelation 13 in particularly deals with Esau. And most of all, Esau wants to chip us, wants to put that mark upon us. Now, why would we want to follow his system anyways? When we already fucking should know how fucking bad fucking school really fucking was. Being placed with all these goddamn fucking Edomites. Forced into a system that hates us. For a system that's fake. This whole system is made up of lies. And we're just coming to this truth. So I hope this has been glorifying. And yeah, we got to give it a little bit of a shout out of anger. Esau has a perpetual hatred towards us, so we hate who the Most High hates. And these motherfuckers, they're going to fucking pay for everything they fucking did to us, you know. And I'm pretty sure that everybody else's life is very similar, you know. Everything that's happened to us is pretty fucked up. But I do know that we fucked up a long time ago. We weren't keeping law, statutes, and commandments, but now we're being gathered out of that, you know. So it's now time to come back to the Most High. He is going to avenge us. This hate that we have for the so-called white man, it is to be embraced. That's what builds us up, knowing that this thing's about to come to its end. So we should love movies like the Terminator, Independence Day, you know, seeing all these goddamn fucking Edomites destroyed. You know, destroyed once and for all. You know, like that song, Fire, I'll teach you to burn. Fire, I'll teach you to learn. Well, this way it's coming down to these nuclear weapons. And shalom to all you Akim out there. Let's push this truth. Got to deal with my dog again.